Coming back to Polka Dot Mailbox, and if you're new, welcome. Today I am showing you a little tutorial on how I made these cards. These are some dies that I received from Craspire, and I will leave their link down below. I'm just going to show you a card here that I've made. I was really attracted to the idea of these little girls, and one of the reasons why is because I subscribe to the SCT sampler, and I always get these little 6x6 papers that are a good thing to create small little projects with. And I really wanted to do like all of the dresses and headbands and everything with these special little papers. So I did actually use my SCT sampler from this month already, the month of June. And the one thing that I found interesting was actually that the word friend die came with this, which was a perfect sort of theme to create a little pair of friends for a card if you wanted to give to a friend to let them know you're grateful or thinking of them, or to wish them a happy birthday or any of those kind of things. So anyway, I made a bunch of friend cards, and I'm going to show you exactly how I went about doing that. So here's a sample of what the finished product looks like. So you can choose between two different hairstyles. You've got the wavy and the straight, and these are what they look like when you cut them out, and then you just add the faces to them. Now the faces for each hairstyle are different. This one has like a bangs, sort of a straight edge to the top, and this one has that little part there that created a look. And you can see the guidelines when you actually cut out the thing. You can see exactly where to place it so that it's proper every time. And then it's a lot of fun. So I went ahead and I cut out a whole bunch of different dresses and arms and legs and hairbands and everything so that I could create little outfits for them. So one thing that I will tell you that I did that made it really easy was to go ahead and put the arms on first before the dress. So I would glue those down like that. And you can like vary the way that you put the arms. There are different, two different types. You can have like a pointed finger, a little hand. You can have like no showing fingers. And what I would do is I would cut out these skin type pieces with all the same paper. And then I would just run that through my die cutter several times. And then I would do the same thing with hair. I do 2 sets of brown hair and 2 sets of blonde hair and all that kind of stuff. And then with the dresses, same idea. So then when you go and take one of your dresses, there's the 2 different styles you can see here. And one thing that I didn't notice right away is that there are all these little holes that can punch out. So you can poke all those out if you wanted to make sure to really emphasize that detail there. So, and you can vary which way they go. So anyways, you just add your little girl like that, and then I would glue that all together, and then I would go and flip it over, and I would glue the little feet underneath. So I had a lot of fun creating all of the different aspects. One of the most fun part is, I don't think I have any hairbands left, but one of the really fun parts was creating like a coordinating little headband and adding like a little flower or a little enamel dot or something into the headband as well. So that's how to put those together. And then I'm going to show you all the different variations. So you can see I put a bow on this girl's dress. And so on that one I put it on the waist, but on this one that's flowy down, I put actually the bow at the top. And you can see how I tried to coordinate like the girls to match. So this one has yellow. I didn't put a hairband on this one. I thought I'd try something different and not give a hairband to her. I did different skin tones. This is really interesting, actually. This was also from a previous sampler. This was an ombre 6x6 piece of paper that I got so many die cuts out of, because this, and the skin tones are all the same piece of paper. I just varied where I used the dies on the various pieces of paper, and I loved this ombre effect for making the hair, because it really added like a natural sort of highlight kind of look to what hair would look like. Here's another one. So this actually is from another sampler as well. This is from the Cartabella line when we had a sampler earlier this month. So you can see what I mean by the dark to light for the hair there. So here's just a hello card, so sweet. So just a single girl on her own. And here's another one, single on her own. So you see, I like to match the headband to the socks and coordinate with the pattern on her dress. And it's very simple, cute little thank you card. I've popped these two pieces up. I've put a little bow with the eyelet there. Again, you can see the ombre effect of her hair from darker to light. And yeah, I thought it's really, really cute. So I had a lot of fun playing with different papers. And like I said, really enjoy being able to use the sampler in a variety of different ways to highlight the pattern of those beautiful papers. So here I've tied the little socks into this. This is like an oh happy day, so this could be easily like a happy birthday or celebration for any number of things, like if your friend got a new job or something like that. And then here we get into the materials that came in this month's collection. So this is the Splendid Collection by Paige Evans and Honeybee Stamps Gingham Galore Spring Collection that I have mainly featured here. And these are all Paige Evans like die cuts and papers that I have cut the things out here. So on these girls, I used like an ivory color paper, and on this one I used white, and then on another one I used like that sort of light brown. So you can really vary up the skin tones. And that's the one that I created there. Here's another friend. And so I did varying hairstyles as well, because I thought if you wanted to, you know, I could be the girl with the brown long hair. And then, you know, if I was giving this to a friend that had long black hair, or if my daughter was giving it to one of her friends, she has blonde hair and her friend has brown hair, like all the different ideas that you could sort of vary it up to match exactly the person that you were giving the card to. So here's another one here. So this one I left a hairband off, and I just used one of the stickers that came on this fun little sticker sheet. One of these fun little sticker sheets. These are some of the other things that I got in the kit. Mine had gold hearts. You'll see those all throughout. And these fun little die cut pieces. So like this flower was one of the die cuts that came in the sampler. And again, so you can see how I've just tried to sort of coordinate and tie in all of the different pieces. This time I put those same little stickers on the little headband there's little flower part. I did the same thing with those two. And then this one's really cute. This is one of my favorite ones. It just says hello. And I used the die cuts and the puffy stickers from the kit, and then put the little flower on the headband there. And this hello was a different die that I already had. So that is everything. So you can see how many fun variations of cards that I have created with these cute little girls. And I found it to be a really fun way when you have like something like the sampler, where you can create a lot of different sort of looks with highlighting those beautiful pattern papers, because I find that there are such gorgeous patterns in the different papers that we get. It's nice to sort of be able to really feature them as a focal point for the card. When I get those beautiful papers, I find it hard to use the busy patterns, even though I really like them, because I find like they're difficult. You don't want to have the background be super busy, but having them on the dresses, they make the pattern paper the focal point without like having a busy background. So I like that about them. So again, I will leave all the links down below if you are interested in getting this set of dies from Craspire. There is also a discount code that you can get for placing an order, and I'll leave that information there as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again next time.